Okay, it's 21st of June, currently 2:13 GMT, and this is pound dollar on the 5 minute. I've taken a long right in here at 142, and the stop is just below this low at about 12 pips, and looking for scaling up in here. So I'm just going to discuss a little bit of higher time frames as well as the trade on the lower time frame. So you can see this is pound. This is the 4 hours, so you can see we released very nicely into some higher time frame structure from weekly and daily. So you can see we released, and same pattern across all of here. So price move very thinly, then comes right into the base and decide what it wants to do. So that's the same pattern. Released, come in here. So I think we have a nice push from here if we do maintain that structure in here. So so this is a complete swing in here, so I want to see what it does from here. I think given the current fundamentals regarding the CPI or the inflation in pound, I think we can see higher prices. So what I'm targeting right now on macro basis is not macro but medium term basis around 130 figure in here. I think this is a nice point of release, so you can see some nice response, possibly a long term short right in here at about 130. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I think you can see this current price is also releasing into this gapish area, so I think it does make its way into 130. Let's see how and when, but this is currently I'm looking for. So you can see I missed this first hit into this liquidity. I was actually looking for price to come into this area. So so when this got here during the London lunch hour, so I just started to watch it, and right now it has given me a little bit of opportunity in here. So so this is the 5 minute now, and given that this run is very thin from the 1 hour, as I pointed out right in here, so this is quite thin, and this also is very dealt off and pushed. So this move down is in control, and we have some structure in here. Pretty much I'm looking for these pockets to hold if it wants to push down. If it does come above this pocket, then I think likelihood of pound moving from here after picking this liquidity is much higher into 130 figure, so which I'm looking at right now. So just quickly discussing the trade now. So you can see we initially responded off this level very nice. I think 40 pip response from here, then we came back in into some liquidity, respond, didn't make another high. So what I'm seeing right now is this is the shelf in here, which is in turn picking up liquidity from this area, also the shelf, and we have something in here, but I think this is much better in terms of liquidity. So so this move down is pushing the liquidity or the sell liquidity in here, and then this picks up the rest of this. So this move down is in control now, and this starts to move down, and we have created the fractal in meantime. So, and this is the, just clear that up. So this is the range which I pointed out, and this is a fractal. So a shift above is telling me that there is no liquidity left to be pushed down. So any move down can be actually a buy, keeping the stop in here or possibly in here to actually run us up into at least this 127 400 area, and possibly this. And if we do start shifting above these areas, then possibly 130 or I don't know, we have some pockets at 120 127 128 800 as well, so which I can show you right now. But so far I've entered at 142, stop right in here, and I'm looking for this to push to the upside. And this is the CPI move from today morning at the market open. So I think this can get filled, but I think I'll just take some out into this area. So I'll scale some of the position out at around 35 pips, and then leave the rest in to see what happens and trail my stop. So let's see how this one goes. It might turn into a swing trade also. It might. I hope that it will, but let's see. So far the stop is right in this low, just marking it out. right at this low, because if the reason for the stop is that because this move is actually picking up liquidity from the right in this area and then pushing it up, and there is something available in this area, which is this pocket that is responding it. I entered a little bit earlier thinking it might not come down, but it did, and you can see we have a nice release into some of this liquidity. We might still reject in here. If it starts rejecting coming towards my entry, then I have a decision to make, but let's see so far how this one plays out. Not quite sure given Powell is speaking right now, so we might see some good volatility in here, but I have to be careful right now since it can release either way. So let's see if also to the downside, I think if we do trade below 127.70, call it, or 70, call it, I think we might see a move down in this area. So down in this area, I think I'm not so keen on this one, but we might stall if it comes if it comes around this at say London close. So I might even buy that again. So, but sincerely, I just want to see this this price coming into this 126,600 area, call it. That would be another trade, because if we do fail this area, let's quickly go on an hourly. So this basically, I'm so keen. I'm already keen on this area, because this is the momentum that is pushing up on the 4-hour. So I think if this momentum or this level fails, then I think we can come all the way down 25.5, and the longer term structure for me, at least for me, will break, and chance of actually this pound coming down to much of the deeper levels, say starting with 125, and yeah, I think I want to see then it coming into this 122. Starting 122ish area, right in this area somewhere in here. So I'll just look for that, but I think the chances of this trade working out is quite nice. I think we can see this push at least into this block. I'll start scaling if we trade through these highs. Scaling means not scaling, but trailing the stop if we move into this area above these highs. So I'll start doing that, and let's see how this one plays out. Oh, this is the position. Sorry, this is the position right in here. Long in here, stop just below in here, and looking for the scaling at around this shelf area somewhere in here. I think this could be even a nice scalpable short in here if it comes very thinly. I might take it. So this is what I'm looking at right now. So long SL in here, and then 50% of the position is out right in here, and I'll scale the stop in if we move just above in this area. So as said, so let's wait on this one. Okay, so it took our first scaling in here. So I've moved my stop in, and just below this low, and we have secured the position in here, and didn't short live. Didn't find this extension very thin, so you can see stalled a bit, and then there's not much working in here. So it could still come back down in here, which I have exercised this on demo, but let's see. I still want to see this fractal in here, hold to continue to push up. I think if this fails, then I think we're probably coming down to in this area. So I would like to see this tag maintain in here, and let's see how this one plays out further. It's 8:05 GMT, and I didn't complete the recording yesterday, so I think last time we talked about this tag needing to maintain, so it didn't. It came down into some liquidity. I hadn't moved my I didn't move my stop from here, so just got saved by a little bit in here. So so this move continued to hold, and this was the end of the session. London close, so price drifted to the upside into the most of this yesterday's highs in here. So, and during Asia, you can see it's rejected. Now this was another opportunity. I wasn't sure on this direct hit. on this one. You can see quite nice. I think it was nice, but I didn't like this price action right in here. I wanted a direct move in here, but I didn't get it. So I thought that this could still make a move into this area, which would be another trade. This would be a trade. This could have been a trade too, but I didn't take it, and I took the trade right in here on this retest. You can see this one cleaning up the move in here. So this move, you can see aggressive move down. I did add to the position in here, so I took, I think it's 450 or something, somewhere in here. I think it's 446 actually. It's right at this low on the tick chart. I have a level in here which we can discuss, but I entered in here, kept the stop below this low, thinking that it needs to maintain it, and it did. So playing out very nicely. I'm still looking for this highs to be taken out and moving into 29 figure and overall 130 from the highs, which can actually show in here. So we have a couple of exercises in here, and you can see the first hit exercise, then this getting on some momentum in here, not live trades but exercise. So overall I'm looking for this to actually move into 28.6 first, and then overall I think 29 figure. So this would be a nice shot as well, I think, at the figure in here. So this is a 29 figure, so a nice shot here as well. But I think we can still move to the upside, given that we have Bank of England today at 11 a.m. GMT, so in about 3 hours. So we could see price moving significantly. Also I would like to show this right in here. So you can see this is the ING FX daily. So it says that the market prices are 34 basis points of rate hikes from BOE, so basically 25 basis points. And so I personally think that it could be 50 basis points, given that inflation is running very hot, which could provide a significant release to the upside to pounds. So we'll look for that, and it looks too early for the Bank of England to push back against the very aggressive tightening expectations currently being built into the money market curves. So expected for the next year is at 6%. So currently I think it's at 4.5%. So 6 more hikes in here. So let's see how this one goes. So waiting for this one, but no more trades for me for now. I think I'll just continue to hold on to these ones from here. Also discussing the S&P right in here is S&P. I think it can retest 4320. Yeah, I think so. I think 4320 would be, actually 4300 would be a very major level. I think it needs to hold if it wants to continue this drive to the upside. If not, I think that would be a failure, and we could come all the way to the downside and call it recessionary risks. So let's see. So as far as the position goes, so we have this long from yesterday in here, and I took a position right in here. The stop is just below in this low. Stop has been moved now. Overall looking for those highs and possibly the range highs as well. So we'll see on this one how they go. So let's see. It's 11:03 GMT, and 3 minutes ago the interest rate decision came out, and it is 50 basis points. The expected was 25 basis points. So we have one way release to the upside. You can see 53 pip movement to the upside, and this is how it looks on the tick chart in here. So very thin move, you can see comes back in, fills, and then responds again from the base. I think it can come a little bit down somewhere in this area before releasing up, but I wouldn't like to see that. I just want to see it continuously moving in here. So it did came into some of this area, into this pocket, actually a little bit higher somewhere in this area, and now it's currently deciding. But let's see. Still watching for this to reach in this area, and overall still nothing has changed on the hourly, but if it does starts coming down, I think this area might be a good buy, possibly in here, but I would like to see this uh, coming into this area and responding, but let's see how this one plays out. We took a release to the downside, as you can see, failed this one. So whenever price runs like this, you want to be taking something out, and I got stopped out from today's position right around this low. So I got stopped out right in here, and I thought this might continue downside into a lower pocket in here thinly, which we could take a trade, but right now I'm not looking at that, and I think that this might come a little bit to the downside if it doesn't start moving up right from here. So um, I don't know the prob. I don't think that price might hold here now, but let's just see how this one goes. But I think it's overall coming down into this base right in here, given what it has done right now. So going on the hourly, so this is a range, this is a range in here, and that was a tag which is moving above, and they failed that. So if it doesn't continue to press up, I think it can overall come into this area, and I'll just watch this one for now and see how this one goes. I'm still long from yesterday's position, right from in this area, and the stop is just below this low. Most of it is scaled out, and let's see how this one plays out. So we are continuing to move up in here, and I think we can stall somewhere in here or up in here. This could be a short right in here. This one is showing you on this tick chart. So this is the 30 tick chart, and same sort of level that I pointed out on this 1 minute. So this one, and I think this could be a short, but this is a scalpable short, but overall I'm looking for a long if it comes down right, call it somewhere in here. This could be a little bit, this would contain a little bit of more risk, because stop would have to go somewhere in here or somewhere in here. Also, if it could, that be the best scenario. If it could come into this block right in here, that be the best scenario. That would be the best. This trade would have the best risk profile in here, and you can see this rejecting from this wick in here. So going on 30, not that good of a level. On that 30 tick chart, that's why I didn't mark it right in here. Not the best, but still reacting, that's okay. Also nice run. So if it pauses in here and then continues back up, I think I'll decide on that one if I want to take it or not. And but I think I'll split the position between this level and this level in here, and the reason is that it's a big stop though, so I might take this one. So let's just see how it pans out, but this could be at least an exercise right in here, so I'll just place an exercise for now in here and see. So we initially reacted off of this level in here, came a little bit to the downside and currently failing, so I think I'm hoping that it makes another run into this area, and could take another trade if it runs like this. If it stalls somewhere in here, a little choppy, then I might bail out on this level and look for a little bit lower, but let's see. So it didn't make the first try into this level, so reacted from here, went back up and then extended again. So I've entered right in here again, and the stop is just below this level low in here. Could also be below that low, but I just kept it here at 24 pips, minus 24 pips. So and I'm not so confident on this one, so I'll just take something out right in here at 13 pips first, 30% of this position out here, and I'll move the stop in if it gives me the opportunity. Not so much volatility right now, but let's see. I'll just wait on this one and see how this one plays out. Overall, the structure looks actually bearish. You can see it's created this bit of liquidity in here, and certainly weighing the pressure to the downside. So you might see a release to the downside now. That might be a shift in sentiment a little bit. at least in the short term. So if if it was to go up, then I would certainly would like this trading above in this area. I think that way it opens the door to more of the upside in here. So that's a critical level that I'm watching right now. So yeah. Okay, so you can see we reacted nicely off of here. So I took something out right in here at 13 pips and went for 27 pips. I should have taken something out, but thought it would hold. But I've I took the position out right in here just because this current leg should have held, and it has failed. So I don't know. I think right now I think we might be moving into here and possibly lower. So I might not might, but I am closing the position from yesterday from in here, closing the position right in here, and let's see if it does give us any other opportunity to play. But this is not looking so good. I would like to see it picking up a fresher liquidity right now. This could be a trade. I don't know. I'm not quite sure on this one, but certainly below in this area, somewhere in here, call it. So yeah, this one is done. So pretty nice session. So yeah, this is done.